Hello yogis, it's Michelle from the Heart Yoga. Today we're going to be warriors. And to begin, I want us to revisit the story I Am Yoga by Susan Verde. In this story, the author and illustrator introduce us to 3 warrior poses. Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and Peaceful Warrior. So in Warrior 1, you will notice that the yogi is facing forward, and the yogi is saying, I can stand up for me. In Warrior 2, you will notice that the yogi's body is sideways, but the yogi is looking out over the front hand and saying, I can stand up for others. And in Peaceful Warrior, you will notice that the yogi is coming heart forward and saying, I can stand up for peace. So today, I'm going to show you all 3 of those warrior poses, and Warrior 3, our bonus pose. So let's come to the front of our mats. You'll notice today that I also have a mat forward and a mat sideways because we're going to take a look at the poses from both directions. So if we start at the front of our mat, I want you to step 1 foot back. It doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to start by stepping my right foot back, and I'm going to bring my right foot over to the side and then my left foot over as well. So I want you to think of Warrior 1 as your feet being on train tracks. So they're not in line, but they're separate, and there's space in between your legs for you to balance. So my left leg is forward and bent, my right leg is straight and over to the side, and my right foot is facing the front corner of the mat like this. And then I'm going to bring my hands up, and I'm going to bring my chest forward, and I can say, I can stand up for me in Warrior 1. And then I can step back to the front of my mat, and I can do that on the other side. So if I step my left foot back and over a little and bring my right foot over, bend my right leg, keep my left leg straight, bring my hands up, and I can say, I stand up for me, Warrior 1. Let's take that one from the side. So if I come over here on my mat, I'm going to step my right foot back just to show you from the side. And my leg is straight, this leg is bent, and my body is turned all the way forward. And my arms are up like this. You can also goal post your arms if that feels better for your shoulder. And that's Warrior 1. So Warrior 2, we are going to have our legs in the same line. So if I step my right foot back, I'm going to have the back heel of my foot even to the middle of my back leg. So when I'm doing it properly, it almost looks like I have one leg, just my front leg. I'm going to bring my arms out. My body is now facing to the side, not the front. It's not like this. It's like this. And I bring my hand here. My other hand is reaching toward the back. My front leg is bent. I'm looking out over my hand because I can stand up for others. So I'm looking to help others. And let's try that on the other foot. So if I step my left foot back, I bend my right leg, keep my left leg straight, keep it in one line, keep my body towards the side, and I bring my hands out, and I look over my front hand, and I say, I can stand up for others. And that's Warrior 2. So let's take that one from the side as well. So I'm going to step my right leg back, and you'll see that this time my body is facing the side, and my hands are out, and then I'm going to turn my head and look over my front hand. And I can switch to the other side really simply just by turning my foot and bringing my right leg to bend, hands out, and looking over the other hand. So that one's easy to show going both ways. I can heel toe my feet in, and that's warrior 2. So to do peaceful warrior, we have to start in warrior 2. So let's go back to warrior 2, bring our hands out, and now I'm going to take my back hand and I'm going to tilt it back so that I'm gently touching my leg, and then I'm going to flip my hand and bring it back like this, so I'm looking sort of up towards the sky, but my heart is coming forward. I can stand up for peace. And we can do that on both sides as well. Right leg forward, right leg bent, arms out. Bring my arm back, flip my palm up towards the sky. I can stand up for peace. And then we come back together. And let's take that one from the side as well. So if I step my foot back, and I start in warrior 2, I bring my hand back, I flip my front hand, and I reach up. Peaceful warrior. I can stand up for peace. And then I can come and try the other side. Start in warrior 2, bring my back hand towards my leg, flip my front arm, reach up towards the sky. In peaceful warrior, I can stand up for peace. And then come back and bring my feet back together. So bonus, warrior 3, which isn't in our story, but I want to show it to you anyway. Warrior 3 is a balance pose. So if we start from mountain pose, we're going to step one leg back into crescent. And I just want you to put your hands on your hips and bounce a little bit. We're going to use this bouncing motion to come forward into the balance. Remember, when we're doing balance poses, we don't want to topple over. We only want to go as far as we are still balancing. So bring your hands to your heart, and as you're bouncing, I want you to lean forward and lift your back leg. But I only want you to lift it as far as you don't fall. Okay, so if you're starting to topple, you can bring it down a little bit. Or if you're feeling super strong, you can bring it up into one line. And then you can even bring your hands back or forward. And then step back together. Let's try it on the other side. Start in that little bouncing motion. And then gently lean forward. Bounce off your back leg, only as high as you don't topple, maybe all the way up, maybe arms by your side, or forward, and then step together. So let's try that one from the side, because I think you'll like the way this one looks. We start at the front, step one leg back, and try that gentle bouncing, and then tip forward a little, lift your back leg, and go as far as you can stay up. Maybe into a straight line with your arms back or forward. And then gently, see if you can come back. Wow, look at that, warrior 1, and then warrior 2, and then peaceful warrior. And then see if we can go to the other side. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Warrior 1. And then flip your back foot and see if we can go into warrior 3. So we're going to bounce gently. Tip forward, lift your back leg. Now remember, only go as far as you don't topple. See, I'm having some balance issues on this side. There we go. Into a T if you can. Arms back. Arms forward. And then see if you can step up and back to the front of your mat in a strong mountain. I like to think of warrior poses as strength poses, strength and balance. So let's come down to our mat and let's take a child's pose after all that hard work. So remember, in child's pose, we're gonna keep our bottom on our feet. You can keep your legs together or open. And we're gonna come down towards the ground, arms in front. Your forehead is going to be on the mat and you're going to rest. Take a big inhale, open your mouth and exhale, and breathe. When you're feeling rested, you can come back up. Come to the front of your mat, sit in hero pose. Bring your hands to heart center. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful, and may you be filled with joy. Namaste. And may you go out into the world and be the strongest warrior that you can.